Today guys, we put to the test this new old set of irons. We have a mid-handicap here. We're going to play 9 holes. Can he beat his best ever score here at Waterfront over 9 holes, which is 40 for clubs that cost considerably less? He's straight in, so first club out of the bag here from 2011. We do have the RBZ driver, which you will have seen on the channel. I put it to the test against his current PXG. Didn't do too bad. Not bad.
Never saw it.
Straight up the middle, Dave.
Would it?
Nice little draw up the middle. We're all as surprised as you.
Yeah.
So, like we said there, straight up the middle for Dave, but
Stunned.
a long way back here, Dave. But we've got some good options at the top end of the bag, because I don't think it'll be an iron from here. Probably looking at around about 180 to a middle flag. Top of the bag, Dave, what have we got?
We'll try this 5-wood, this RBZ 5-wood.
RBZ, and he's using an RBZ ball that he found in my golf bag.
I am.
So,
Which?
It's clean and place, Dave.
Which
so
I noticed your golf bag doesn't seem to have a towel.
The towel, like I said, Dave, is next to the washer. It's not in the washer, it's next to the washer. Eventually it'll go in. You're on your waterproofs, Dave.
No, because she goes, when she watches the video, she goes balmy.
Oh, dirty those, Amanda.
Not when, she watches every single video, by the way.
Right, here we go. So this is a 5-wood, so I picked this out for Dave especially because it's got a regular shaft. He uses a 5-wood as it is. How does this perform to his current tailing needs? Well,
If you hit it like that, it don't, Chris.
If you strike it like that and off the bottom, Dave, we can't compare, but down there straight away. Again, Dave, obviously shafted, how did it feel?
Who knows, because he hit it right off the bottom.
But swinging it, did it obviously feel...
It felt alright, if I'm honest, Chris. It's not... yeah, it felt fine. Not that much different to anything else that you hit these days, if I'm honest.
No, that's the thing. Obviously, down behind the ball, got a similar look, obviously. Similar shaft in there.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Let's see if Dave can chip on. And we've got 60 yards to the flag here at Waterfront, first hole. Dave, bottom of the bag, what are you going to go? So the set that we've got doesn't have a pitching wedge. It goes 9-iron, but then I've got you 2 SM4 Vokies. So 48 degree would be your pitching wedge, Dave.
Yeah.
Or are you thinking a little 9?
Thinking pitching wedge, Chris.
Pitching wedge, okay. 48 degrees.
You've not put any head covers on them irons, the clank like hell.
Golf clubs for cash, guys. If you're looking for second-hand clubs, this is where I got them all from. And we'll go through.
You did send me a picture, Chris, that they had some iron head covers and you've just not
They did have
done
some
the job.
iron head covers, actually. I thought you'd bring your own, Dave, since you've got multiple different head covers.
Had I known.
However, we shall talk about the price on the next tee, so the total cost of this bag might surprise you. It's a little
Bit pulley. Not that bad for distance, really.
No, a little bit past, but...
Yeah, it will be because I pulled it slightly.
Alright, Dave, calm down. So a classic putter here from many years ago, still relevant now, but we have got a 2-ball, Dave. Have you ever had a 2-ball?
I had that 2-ball blade, didn't I?
You did
you
have
remember? You fitted me out of it.
Probably one of the worst looking of the 2-ball ranges, but it was a 2-ball, I'll give you that, Dave.
Patrick Harrington won 2 Opens with that.
Well, that is true. It's not about looks after all, it's about performance. So, let's see here. Dave knows this white hot face. Downhill putt. Can we get out here for the bogey?
Ooh, I thought I'd got that, you know.
A little bit pacey, a little bit of work left to do, Dave, but a good effort.
I thought I'd got it, Chris.
Yeah, it looked good for a while. In or out?
Out, please.
Never in doubt.
Never in doubt, Chris.
On to the second, par 5. Okay guys, so we're going to start totting these up. So the 2-ball putter is coming in at £83. For me, driver Dave, what's it saying?
88.
88, so a little bit more. Then we come down to the RBZ 5-wood and we've got that in at £58. And then if we come in with a hybrid, which I haven't used yet, £33. So we're going to top these up. Obviously we've got the irons, then we've got the wedges. So far straight away.
Are you keeping count there, Chris? How much is that altogether?
So far we had, what do we have? We had 60, we had 33, we've got 90, we've got 80, so we've got 170. And how much was driver?
Call it 90 quid.
Call it 90, so 270. So already the full end of Dave's top end of the bag is less than half the price of a new driver.
And a putter.
Including a putter, yeah. So again, getting value, and the clubs so far, a bogey on the first, not a bad start. That's another nice
I tell you
little
what, that's
draw
all right for me.
up the middle stripe of the fairway, Dave.
Wow, 2 up middle.
Unbelievable. So guys, it's that question, obviously, are you getting into golf? Are you just a golfer who prefers to buy second hand, not buying the latest, because we don't see massive improvements? Again, a couple of weeks ago we tested the RBZ driver against Dave's brand new PXG Gen 5 driver, and to be honest, the good shots were about the same. He did have a little bit more consistency from his PXG, but if you're just wanting to get out here and save some money, then these could be great options. And guys, there is a link in the description below for Golf Clubs for Cash. So they do have a couple of offices, but you can get all this stuff online. And these clubs, after Dave has feathered them round, will be going back to Golf Clubs for Cash, so you will be able to pick these up potentially after Dave has shown you how good they are. No pressure.
No pressure at all, Chris.
So another middle stripe of the fairway, Dave. We're going to go back with this RBZ 5 wood.
Yep.
So you've been using a 5 wood really for most of last year, didn't you, when you bought the Sim Max?
That's right. Sim 2, is it?
Sim 2 Max fairway wood. So again, head size on this is a little bit bigger. Again, technology maybe has improved, so they can get a little bit smaller head, smaller looking profiles, and still get the forgiveness, which is what we've seen from Dave's 5 wood.
Well, let's see.
But is it a huge difference? That's a fantastic shot, Dave.
Decent.
Is it hundreds of pounds worth of difference? Just short of the bunker, Dave,
Yeah.
but a nice flight. How did it feel?
It felt very good. I knew as soon as I hit it that it was going to go slightly right, but that's just the feeling you get off most clubs, isn't it?
It is. Right, Dave, what have we got with your Millicent?
109. Into the wind.
109 over these bunkers. So it's the first time we shall see these irons, Dave. What are you thinking? 109, 8 iron?
I'm thinking 8 iron, Chris. I'm on an uphill lie. It's into the wind. It's cold. Other than that, absolutely perfect conditions.
So give it a quick sniffle there to show that it was cold, didn't you, Dave?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
Just had effects.
you might have noticed on a couple of previous videos. You know, I must have had a runny nose.
Right, so 8 iron here, and again we're talking about the G20s here. So coming in at £200 for 4 iron down to 9 iron. So comparing that to one of the latest sets, let's think about the Blueprint S's. Obviously chalk and cheese. They're nearly £1,400 brand new. So regular shafts in these. Your general wear, but how do they perform? So far, so good. That's a nice flight from Dave. Carried the bunker and looks just past pin high.
Decent.
Having a bit of a moment here. Dave doesn't know how to
I didn't
use
know
the golf
that. Well, it's your bag, innit?
It's got a double strap. You see, this golf bag doesn't have
Oh.
a double strap.
We're happy now.
That's why I was carrying it like an absolute...
Idiot.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah,
there.
but that's. I was just trying to find a polite word for you there,
I
Chris.
would never have said such a thing, Dave, but let's get up here. Okay, so landed nice and soft there, not much run, so doing exactly what you would think from a mid-iron, really. And again, bigger heads than yours, Dave, so obviously they're quite...
Yeah, and I purposely aimed a bit right because there seems to be a lot of offset on it.
Yeah, a little bit of offset. We know these are the forgiving range from Ping, obviously. At the same time, there was other clubs out there, because we know Ping do have the different ranges for different level golfers, but forgiveness from those G20s certainly helped Dave get a nice ball flight there, the correct trajectory, and now we have a putt for a birdie.
I know.
So, let's see, will the 2 ball work its magic?
The grip feels very thin, but then again I've got a much thicker grip on mine, haven't I?
It stayed out there, Dave. I thought it had to come.
I thought it had to turn.
Right, tap her in for the par, and we shall move on, 1 over, onto the third. Okay, the third hole here, the short par 4, but very narrow off the tee. Dave's going to come in straight away with his RBZ driver. It's not an RBZ driver. Dave's going to come straight in here with his R11 driver. So comment below, guys, who had an R11 driver, who still has an R11 driver, and is it still working for you? Obviously, when buying second-hand clubs, guys, it's a big thing to make sure that you're getting the correct shaft. You're also getting the correct loft on the club. You can quickly be caught out with different shafts and club heads.
Bit low, but it's all right. Safe.
It's the low one, but it's just got over that first bit of the fairway. We might have a long shot here. It might be the first sighting of the hybrid in there. One of the first hybrids I ever had. Right there.
You had a hybrid? I didn't think you were a hybrid sort of person.
Many years ago, Dave. Many years ago. Okay, so a long way in. We've got around about probably 160, 170, Dave. Is it 5 wood or is it rescue?
I want to take the rescue because I want to give it a go, but it's probably the 5 wood, isn't it? Yeah,
we're not getting much run here today, even there with Dave's lower shot. That would have run a long way in the summer, but not today.
No.
Course is obviously in the UK rather wet at the minute, to say the least.
Just looking at that divot, Chris, I'm wondering where the hell have they been going?
We've had to postpone the match and filming at Dave's golf course. There's a few holes shut at the minute. So we're going to play next match, Woolley Park, Wakefield.
Nearly Barnsley.
Nearly Barnsley, very correct. I don't know why you're saying that with a bad tone of voice.
No, I'm quite happy about Barnsley. I used to live in Barnsley.
Good shot there. So that's just crept onto the right-hand fringe down there. So it'd be interesting. Do we chip with the Velkies or do we get the 2-ball out? Okay, so just off the green. I don't think we can putt that, Dave, so it's a chip shot. And obviously it's sat down a little bit there, Dave, so it's not placing here in the semi. So are you going to go one of the Velkies or are you going to go to the 9-iron and maybe play a bit of a bump and run?
I'm going to try and play a bit of a bump and run, Chris.
Okay, 9-iron?
Yep.
So like we said, these clubs have come down to 9-iron, not a pitching wedge, which maybe wouldn't be standard with this, but again, when you're buying clubs offline or second hand, make sure you know what you're getting. Don't be caught out by not having a certain club. If they're too cheap or if they seem too cheap, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is too good to be true. How many times I see people go, oh, I bought these offline and they just didn't have a 7-iron. Oh, right. Perfect. No 7-iron. So.
Oh, they've got a 7-iron with a fitting grip on it.
Yeah. A training grip.
I wonder where that came from.
My dad got one of those actually once. Right. Pretty
Not
good
bad.
shot there, Dave. As usual, the short game is coming to the rescue.
As ever, Chris.
That's a great tee shot. We'll see that in, guys. And that'll be the first 3 holes, hopefully, at 1 over par.
Just do what you need to do here, Chris, because I was playing golf with a guy called Mick Kilbride the other day, who had one of these and just walked up and backhanded it. What happened?
I'm guessing he missed, Dave.
He did miss.
Naming and shaming on the channel, Mick Kilbride.
And I says to him, Chris does go on about the fact that a lot of people just do that and it costs a shot. You should treat every putt the same.
Dave occasionally listens, that's great to hear.
I did say goes on.
1 over. Oh, side door, Dave.
Don't matter that it's side door.
That's very true. Guys, that is the first 3 holes of Dave playing with clubs from 2011. So they are new for him, but they are old clubs. Scoring all right, Dave.
2 pars.
2 pars, 1 bogey, 1 over par. On track to beat his best score with the latest clubs.